If you're not a fan of snow and cold, you may be tempted to hop onto the computer and book yourself a sunny vacation. There's another way to do that, one you may think is no longer an option. It's something called a travel agent. No, technology has not put a nail in the industry coffin. Sheila Gallant-Halloran will tell you that. She is a real live travel agent, and she works with Lush Vision Travel, and Sheila's on the line with me now. Good afternoon, Sheila.
Hi, Carol Ann. Pleasure to be with you.
Oh, well, Sheila, I guess you expect people to think that that they have to book their trips now online. They don't automatically think of a travel agent anymore, do they?
No, well, I think I'm a member of Virtuoso, which is the world's largest luxury travel network, and I think the saying that our chairman says is travel advisors are really the hottest new thing that never went away. Technology, I think, really hasn't eliminated the role of a travel agent or travel advisor. I prefer advisor because it focuses on the relationship. It hasn't really eliminated the role. In fact, if anything, it has increased people's desire for that human connection and to have someone who has your back.
Do people, is the concept that it's cheaper to book online yourself, is that accurate?
Well, it's really all about the value. If you're booking online, there are really four things that you can't get that if you use a travel advisor. Certainly you don't have someone who is giving you advice. You don't have access to the different deals and suppliers and experiences that I would have access to. You don't have someone who advocates for you if things go wrong, and you don't have anyone who is accountable. Certainly I get the same deals and offers that you would see online, but you're dealing with a person. So you're pulling on someone who can personally plan your trip for you, who has access to global expertise and connections, and can give you value for money.
How do you get paid, Sheila?
I like to be very upfront with my clients. I'm not a salaried employee. In fact, I'm not an employee. I am an independent advisor, and I am affiliated with Vision Travel, which is Canada's largest independently owned travel agency. I am a professional travel advisor, and as such, my services are fee-based.
So are you paid in commission if you book someone to a particular resort or destination?
I sometimes get commissions from suppliers, but by charging a fee up front, you know that you're getting my best advice. Any commissions I would get would be transparent to you. You would pay that no matter what. If you would pay that for someone, if you're booking online. But you're getting my experience and my advice about what is the best vacation for you. And then by charging a fee, you also know that I'm not making a recommendation to you based on whether or not I get a commission. I'm trying to get to know you and what's the best holiday for you and the best experience for you, and make sure that I'm making the recommendation that's going to fit you and your family. I make a joke that I'm kind of like a travel master chef. I have all of these suppliers that I work with, and I refer to them as the ingredients in my kitchen, and I can mix and combine them in a way to give you the best possible experience. And some suppliers are really well known, like Beaches or Sandals or Royal Caribbean or Viking. They have huge advertising dollars, and a lot of the consumers would have heard of them if they haven't personally experienced them. But I also have a lot of other suppliers that you might not have ever heard of, like Exodus and World Expeditions and Big 5 Tours and even Lindblad Expeditions. Some very specialized niche products like Rocky Mountaineer. So it's combining them in a way to give you the best meal that you're looking for. And sometimes you want a Big Mac and sometimes you want a gourmet burger. But it's knowing how to combine them to give you the meal or the travel experience that you're looking for.
Would someone use you to book like a sun-wing vacation to Veradero? Is that the type of thing that you would be interested in, or do you do that?
I can certainly do that for people. My job is to provide value. So it's kind of like whether or not you do your own taxes or you do your own financial investments. Certainly there are things that you can do by yourself, but if you're working with an advisor, and I fashion myself like a financial advisor, you're pulling on my expertise and my knowledge to get you the best possible return on what you're experiencing or what you're looking to book. I would certainly have access to that pricing you see online. I would have experiences and reports that you don't have access to. Certainly I have TripAdvisor, but I also have other things that are much more credible in the sense of they're reports done by industry experts that are not getting paid to give a positive review, that are actually traveling to a host of different properties and reviewing them according to set criteria. And I shared those experiences and the experiences of my colleagues and my personal experience of having traveled to give you, to flesh out and to supplement the information that you would see online. So it's, you can certainly book those kind of things by yourself if you choose, the same as you could do your own taxes. But if you're looking for additional expertise and giving you the peace of mind, then I can certainly provide that as well.
When you say peace of mind, if there's a big wrinkle in your trip, how can you help that?
Well, that's an important point, and thanks for mentioning that. As an advocate, if something goes wrong, it's having someone that you can call. Certainly, when things go right, people don't worry about it. It's like the leaky roof. You never worry about it until it rains, right? So if you're traveling and things go well, then you might not know what you don't know in terms of being able to get VIP'd and get upgraded rooms and get access to special experiences. And that's certainly one part. But when things go wrong, it's having someone that you can call who can assist you and actually back you up. And because I'm affiliated with Vision Travel, which is Canada's largest travel agency, and I'm also a member of Virtuoso, which is the world's largest luxury travel network, I am part of a $15 billion buying market. So when things go wrong, it's not just Sheila from Lush Life calling a supplier to say my client is having issues. It's someone who's a valued member of Vision and of the Virtuoso Travel Network. So there's a vested interest in suppliers trying to ensure that we find a solution for the client.
Okay. So who are your main clients? Are they older or is it everybody now?
I have a host of people that work with me. I certainly have a lot of family clients. I have a lot of older clients, folks who are looking to do river cruising, and they're trying to choose between whether Viking or Amma or Tauk is the best river cruise experience for them. But I also have a lot of folks who are looking to do adventure travel, and adventure travel is really the biggest growing niche market. And it's people, you can certainly do a fly-and-flop holiday, and we all have a need to go lie on the beach and get rejuvenated at a certain point. But there's experiential travel and learning and experiencing something is really where the future of travel is going. And instead of doing that beach holiday, why not foster an orphan elephant? And then we could plan a trip about going to visit it.
Okay.
Why not visit Canada and experience something like Fogle Island Inn, which is a fantastic property in Newfoundland, or do a circumnavigation cruise around Newfoundland with Lindblad Expeditions.
So.
Or do a Rocky Mountaineer trip. I just last night had an event with Rocky Mountaineer. Let's go chase Canada's Whiskey Jack, the new gray jay, Canada's bird, and see it through the Rockies.
I only have 30 seconds left. Are people traveling over Christmas? Are you seeing an uptick, or are people staying home?
People are traveling. Canadians especially always travel. Certainly there's a family time. People want to be together, but that's the biggest thing about spending money on experiences, not goods. And I'm starting to see a lot more of that. People want to give the gift of travel rather than something to put on a shelf.
And a travel agent can save us a lot of time.
A lot of time, a lot of experience, a lot of money, and also share the world that you don't even know exists.
Sheila, I appreciate your time today. Thanks for talking to us.
Thanks so much. I appreciate the opportunity. Have a great day.
That's Sheila Gallant-Halloran. She is with Lush Vision Travel. So travel agents have not gone the way of the dodo bird. Check it out.